Suddenly, tragedy struck. Our truck careened and plunged 200 feet over an embankment. I was able to jump just in time. But Wu, my brave and loyal driver, and his helper were killed. I returned to Sining and chartered other transport, primitive, springless mule carts, still the safest and most practical vehicles for these regions. Hundreds of workers were toiling along the road, and again it was plain why neither nature nor Japanese bombs can close China's lifelines. The next fellow is astride a donkey, a bicycle in his arms. The second has a slab of meat, and the third is riding the rumble seat. That evening, we reached this village. At the inn, the woman warms up the hollow brick platform, or kong, to sleep on. Here in the far reaches of primitive Kansu province is the land which may one day be known as the Chinese Klondike. For this is mineral country, built out of the dust of countless centuries, blown down from the many mountain ranges that tower above the horizon. No man who has studied this terrain doubts the presence of rich mineral deposits. One day, a modern China, strong and well-equipped, will tap this reservoir to pay many times its debt to all the world. Along the upper reaches of the Yellow River, hundreds of natives wash the sands in search of gold. Here is a unique kind of water wheel. It lies horizontally in the current for the stream instead of upright, and is turned by the water rushing around rather than over it. A war is fought not alone by men with guns, but by far more men behind the lines who supply the guns, the food, the 1,001 items which an army needs. From these peoples, far removed from the fighting front, come the workers and the craftsmen, men and women alike, who are recruited to perform the endless tasks of China at war. The oldest weaving method in the world still does its bit for modern China. 4,000 years ago, just such looms as this probably produced the earliest woven fabric known to man, and a Chinese was the weaver. This is no mean feat, even for an expert. It calls for strength, agility, and a certain amount of luck. And when luck's against you, things like this happen. Now it's a matter of waiting for Old Man River to have a change of heart, but that may take time. So over he goes, bound for the riverbank some yards away. Finally, he clambers ashore to wait for hours or days if need be, till his logs are free again.